Let's now take all of our hard work with selections and save them as alpha channels and use them to make the initial stage of the painting process go a lot more smoothly. I've decided to use just one layer for this first pass of color. I bet for fun, now this might be fun to just work with grayscale initially, and then we can dovetail into how we can apply color and colorize to grayscale and kind of increase our range of possibilities here. So I will need my channels panel available. I'm going to tear that out so that I can easily kind of reach over and load those selections as I need them. I'm going to go ahead and lock my background layer completely. So I don't want to accidentally paint on that layer. I have my flat layer active, and now I'm going to start off with the background. So for the background, Command click. Now that it's loaded, I can just choose. I'm going to choose a gray, get a big brush, and then just paint into that area. Because I'm painting opaquely, I'm going to need to set, and because my line art is below, I'm going to set the blend mode for that layer to multiply. Loading the sweater, I'll say that's going to be even darker, not quite black. I still want to, because I still want to see the lines, but now that's loaded. Command D to deselect. And select the hair, and then go with a lighter gray. Still on the flats layer. Block that in. Now I have a little area, I think, with the face that is going to need to be edited. So I'm going to go and show you another technique here. Deselecting. I'm going to make the face skin alpha channel visible, and I'm going to select it. But I want to go in and do a little bit of surgery on it. So same idea as the quick mask. I can paint with black or white pixels in order to either add to or delete from that alpha channel. All right, that's done. So I'm going to hide that. Click on the main channel, the gray channel, and now I'm ready to load the face again. Command click. Brush, I'll go a little lighter on the face, a little darker than white. And I'm noticing that I also missed the neck area. So reselecting that mask, making the composite visible, and then deselect and just do a little bit more editing, this time painting with white. I just need to make that neck area show through on the skin when I have that skin alpha channel loaded. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let the stroke pass through, and then it'll be easier to come back the other way. Get that more edge. Okay, so I've re-edited the skin alpha, face skin alpha channel. Hide that. Click on the main composite. Reload that selection. With my brush, I can option click to sample that gray that I was working with a minute ago. From any brush tool in Photoshop, you can hold or any paint brush, you can hold option, and you get the eyedropper temporarily, and then you can use that to pick up the color that is whatever's underneath your cursor. That is an important shortcut. Look for the equivalent in, if you're using something other than Photoshop, look for a shortcut or toggle that will allow you to switch to the eyedropper, because it's going to help us later on when we are working with much more painterly techniques. Sometimes you're going to want to be able to sample colors directly from the artboard, like directly from the canvas. Okay, so I deliberately included this sort of form shadow here. So let me go ahead and just do a little bit of painting. I'm not going to let's see, how do I want to do this? I'm going to go back to the background layer and hide those temporarily. So we have the magic wand tool that would let us, if I click, and if that area is enclosed, I can get most of that interior area. Quick mask will let me see what needs to be cleaned up a bit. So this is going to be a temporary selection, and I'm going to use it to give the side of his face to, on that same layer. I just want to give the side of his face a slightly lighter, maybe something close to white, or it could be darker. I'll make it a lighter area. I might change my mind later. Okay. So I've set up, let's see, with the eyes. We're going to leave those at white. What will happen if I make those gray? Would that be interesting? No, it looks a little too sinister. Looks a little bloodshot. Okay, that'll work. And now I have some flats dialed in. You can use a similar process to take care of your, you can use color with this process as well. No reason why you couldn't. There. I'm just going to go to full screen mode temporarily. And now I'm ready to experiment with applying color to the grays, sort of additively. All right, so we will continue.